not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
Cold as death.
I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet, don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul, our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die.
I want to live.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop and this is what we get.
Yo, why did I play the wrong song? That sucks. I like ruined my whole entry. I almost want to restart the stream. That's how extreme that is to me. Like, what were you doing playing that song, player? What the heck? Welcome in, guys. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, whatever that means. Hope peeps are well. You like that song? Yeah, but that's not my entry song. This is my entry song. We usually get to that song anyways, because I'm usually talking so much at the beginning of the stream that we get to that song regardless. But this is my entry song. This is what I say hi to everybody with. What's going on, everybody? Yo, Fallen, I hope you're doing well. Glad you could make it. Sorry we couldn't get the other game going. I bought it and everything, tried putting it in the PC, and it just... Some games just don't like my PC for whatever reason. I was having a really hard time with the one game that Michaela wanted me to play, that crypt game or whatever it was, that puzzle game with a lot of typing. And like it wouldn't work for like a week and a half, and then just out of nowhere it just starts working, and I was like, what? Like, what? How? But it just didn't happen for this one, so I'm sorry. But we did get in contact with Fallen, and they said that they would be okay with me doing a monk run. And since there's a lot of changes in POTD that just happened, I figured, well, that's pretty much the only place I'm going to be going anyways, since I'm not high enough level for, oh, I actually am high enough level for HOH now. But I just realized that too. Like literally just realized that I probably got a high enough level when I did my last POTD run and didn't realize I did. Let me switch over here. I'm just doing my retainers and my inventory is in shambles. Guys, my inventory is in shambles. It's actually kind of insane. I just got that last thing and it said 2 inventory space and I was like, oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Hey, Perfidious. What's going on? Welcome in. Look at my inventory. It's in shambles. What happened to my inventory? I mean, we have to fix this. We can't live like this. Right? I gotta do it. Hold on. Enter. Put these in. Okay. That's a start. Put those away too. That's a start. Oh, that's because I opened up some. Okay, I know where these came from now. Okay, we got it. I did not have any space. I wasn't on this game at all yesterday. I got home real late from work and was like, I feel like playing Path of Exile, and I just played Path of Exile. And that was that. Like that was the end of the story. That's the end of the story right there. We're gonna try selling this dodo horn. Ooh, it's going still for that much. Dodo's not really liked as much, that's for sure. Is that good? Yeah. Sure, I'm enjoying PoE 2. So am I. I'm actually really enjoying PoE 2. It's quite humorous because no matter how good that game gets, like no matter how well it is, there's always going to be that little group of like dudes that just are huge PoE 1 Andes that just refuse to like it even if it's good. Because they put, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but they put so much investment into PoE 1 that PoE 2, when it came out, took away from content from PoE 1 because they were shorthanded on staff and just couldn't do both at the time. So like they have this like bad taste in their mouth, like PoE 1 isn't what it was before, and it's PoE 2's fault. And no matter how good PoE 2 is gonna get, because I feel like it'll get really good. If it like, I mean, it's already really good in my opinion, but like it can get a lot better, and it will. And it's just like, why do you hate just to hate? There's no reason for that. I gotta sell this stuff. 4498. Okay. I bought these just to sell it, so why aren't I? Why aren't I?
Hello, motherfucker.
Yo, hello, motherfucker. What's up, Shadow Rig? Yo, thanks for coming in. I'm not set up at all. We're not even ready to go. Just got home from work. Thanks for dropping by and saying what's up and chilling out, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I appreciate you guys hanging. Just vibing for right now. Yeah, I don't actually have anyone from PoE 1 in my circle, so I don't hear any of that. I hate POTD just to hate it. Don't say that. Man. Put that away. I can sell this, right? People actually... Oh, I didn't mean to actually... Okay, I was just saying about how I could sell it, but not to the vendor. These sell okay. I don't know what they're used for, but these sell okay. Man, like $5.89 a piece. That's not terrible. And I get them from a voyage. Oh my god, I didn't do my voyages. Bro, I'm gonna get a full inventory again. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna get rid of these. This is what happens. I'm like, I don't got time for this. And I just start, oh, I gotta use that. And I just start deleting shit. That's what happens every time. All right, hold on. There's that. Wait, I only have, wait, what? Oh, it's because I turned them in. That's why. Bet. Why do I have... No, I don't want that to happen. What? Why did it do that? No, stop it. Oh. There we go. What else can we sell that or discard that rather? Discard. Put that away in the thing. Oh yeah, we're making moves. Oh, the potsherds. You know what? Hold on. That's a good play because I just realized I still have all those potsherds showing there. I gotta do vendors or do the not vendors, voyages. The other A. I was just hoping to get the other thing explored. That's all. Did I get something? Yay! I got the wreckage of the Windwalker. Let's go. No! I didn't mean to. No. Recall. Yes. Deploy. Okay, we unlocked that thingy. So now we can go there as well. Nice. There we go. You need an inventory manager? I can do it for 1 mil a day. That's a lot of money. What? You think I'm made out of money? What in the Sam Hale? Your inventory must be purged. Oh, it actually played. Oh no, never mind. It's still halfway in the song. I thought it played the actual song and it does the same song twice in the same file. That's all. Okay, Blank. I heard that in my head in the Vault Boss's voice. Wait, the Vault Boss? Why am I not? Why am I not actually knowing what that is? Should I know what that is? Maybe I should know what that is. Am I a bad gamer? Holy. Okay, we get rid of these. All right, wait, hold on. Go back to this thing. Which, any of these, it doesn't matter. There we go. Get rid of all this crap. I don't want any of it. Any of that either. Now we have to go turn in all those items and then we'll be good to go, I think. Yeah, I think. If I get rid of all this, that should pretty much free up a lot of room because I'll sort this. If I can get my sit under 2, that's what I want. I want to have 2 free bags completely. And get rid of these max potions. That's for damn sure. That'd be a good actually thing to see. You know what? We're actually gonna sell those. Let me sell those. I'm selling all my max potions. And we're gonna see how many max potions we get by the time we get to 100. Because that was a worry of mine when I saw the changes. Are there going to be enough regular potion drops out of the bronze chests to be able to have enough to use whenever needed? Like, did they overscale sustaining potions? You know what I mean? All right. Free company actions. We turn this thing on. Oh, I gotta buy more of those. And we gotta go to. Wait, I have a portal thing for that. Ooh, look, I'm smart. I'm smart. All right. I didn't have any sound there for a minute. I was like, why am I not hearing any menuing? There we go. Well, like, my thought process was that, like, there are times that, like, you will still want to use a regular potion. Like, if you get, like, crit or something like that, you're gonna still want to be able to have potions for that, you know? Wait, what does that look like? Don't put me naked, bro. Like, why do you do that? I want to see the weapon. Oh, that's not really that great. All right, and we got all of these. We're good. And from what I'm seeing and from what I'm understanding, most of this stuff, most of the screenshots and most of the stuff that I've been reading and a little bit that I caught in Andros' stream last night before I went to sleep, it seems that, like, sustaining potions are just, you have almost too much now. Like, you almost have like you'll want to remember to get rid of them until you get to the later floors. I'm gonna get rid of that too. All right, cool. What's my thing look like now? Ooh. Oh. No. Oh, it's because I still have these. Oh, whatever, dudes. That's close, but it's good. Saturday gets to go watch me suck at ass at Melee. What, really? How does Shadowray get that honor to being able to see you suck ass at Melee? What did he do to achieve this honor? I don't know why it annoys me that drop rate is so high. Well, I guess that's part of the, like, conversation, right? Hold on a second here. All right, let's try something here. I bet everybody just turned their potsherds into those orchestrions. Wake me up when September ends. I haven't heard that song in so long, dude. So long. It's been a while. Welcome in, Star Towers. I hope you're well. Oh, I can probably grip too. Just grip everything. I mean, I'm at 99 right now, but whatever. I'm starting at 1. What's going on, Star Towers? How you doing today? Hope you're well. You're about to go to sleep though, huh? Sleepy McSleepersons over there. I'm glad I said this in a couple streams. I'm really glad that I was able to do the roguelite challenge before the changes, because now it's like you get to like floor 100 and it's a normal run at that point. You're max Aetherpool, you got plenty of sustaining potions, you know what I mean? The idea of the roguelike challenge was that you were using what POCD gives you, but now it gives you a shit ton more. So it's like where it was before, it was definitely a challenge, and I enjoyed that challenge. Not like, it wasn't more of like a, I know I would have gate kept myself, but the thing is that there would have been no gatekeeping of myself for doing a roguelite challenge after the changes as opposed to before the changes, because I wouldn't have done them if I had seen these changes. Like if I didn't get the roguelite challenge done and then I saw these changes, I'd have been like, well, what's the point? I'm not wasting my time with that. There's no challenge in it anymore. You're just doing it complete now. And I bet just getting to 0 is gonna be complete ass too. Like, I better get it brightened or something. Oh man. All right, so we get rid of. Wait, is it the vendor in the same thing? Yeah. The vendor's here. Okay, hold on. Exchange artifacts. I bet so many people bought these like this right here. I'm just gonna buy a whole shitload of them. God damn it, why didn't it do that? I'm just gonna buy a whole shitload of them. I really don't care. Yeah, I already have it. It's fine. Wait, is it? Hold on. Okay, I was about to say. We ended up in the same roulette. Oh, okay. Feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better. Thanks for asking. Thank you for asking. Everybody like my Monk Glam? Monk Glam is OP. All right. I'm actually kind of curious. Before we go in, I want to see how many of these are up on the auction house or the market board, whatever. I don't care how removed from World of Warcraft I am and how many years it's been since I played it. I will always call a place that's centralized for buying and selling an auction house. It's just part of my programming. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah, right. Fucking yeah, right. How long has it been since someone sold that? Oh, someone just sold one in the 22nd. Whatever, dude. That'll get flooded here soon. I'll put it up, sure. That'll get flooded. I'm doing my Reliance Roulette for the relic weapon. Ah, I see. I queue hoping to get the level 50 raid so I can get the cheap experience on characters that don't play well. But you ended up in Nier. That's fine. I enjoy the Nier raids for the music, if anything. The music is fun. I enjoyed the music. All right, let's go back. Man, I feel so much better that my inventory is handled. That was bothering me so much. All right, let's check this out, shall we? I don't even know what that 111 is. That's not a score run. I don't even know what that 111 is. I really don't know. Doesn't matter. We're leaving it there anyways. Starting at 1. I'm not doing a score run or anything like that. We're just gonna start at 1. So I can see what these changes are all about. And how they feel and whatnot. Oh, I have sustaining potions on me. Hold up. I can't cheat. Did you ever think that you'd see the day when you take 681 potions and throw them out? Did you ever think you'd see that day? 'Cause I didn't. Never. Not a million years. All right, let's do it. Oh, good first song. What? So I'm already above the cap, but I should still be able to get stuff out of this chest, right? It's so... I don't know why I find that so funny. It's like... +5? Jesus. It's so much. How long does that last? Like... Do you still get +5 after like 100, or does it stop at 100? I don't know the rules. I didn't read the notes, okay? Yo, I already have 3 sustainings? What? That's insane, dude. Three out of 4 monsters have dropped the sustaining potion. 4 out of 5 monsters have dropped the sustaining potion. Okay, all right. +9 again. I mean, look, listen. I'm glad they changed the Aetherpool, honestly. I'm extremely glad they changed the Aetherpool. Because here's the thing. Like, nothing feels worse than going up to a chest, hoping it's going to be an upgrade for your Aetherpool, and watching it blow up. That's the worst. But then it doesn't, and you get +1. Whoa. But here's also the thing. It makes sense for POTD. And I'm not even talking about tutorial-wise. I'm not even talking about this is the gateway to other deep dungeons. It makes sense for POTD because if you're going into the later floors of POTD, you probably are already maxed. You probably already have a stack of potions. So, like, it makes sense for the changes to happen POTD, right? I at least think it does. I think it does. I don't think it makes sense for the. Let me stop, because this is the unpopular take that I keep talking about. I want to make sure that everyone understands that, quite frankly, I give 2 fucks either way. Like, I really don't care. But if I had to be honest, I don't think it needs to be in the other deep dungeons. As much as I would love to see it as far as EO is concerned, because that's probably the dungeon that I don't have as many potions in as the other ones or whatever. I don't think that it needs to happen in the other deep dungeons. And here's the reason. Because you can queue in for a floor in HOH and an EO. And upon completion of the queue, matchmaking queue, upon that completion, you'll get, at the very minimum, a +1/+1 to your Aetherpool and a potsherd for sustaining potions. You didn't have that in POTD. You didn't have that ability at all. Like, you had to. That's why people were like, man, I really wish you could queue at 51 to 60, and when you complete that, you get a potsherd. Because it sucked that there was no way to queue potsherd. There was no way to farm reliably unless you really wanted to get to the higher levels in like solo 101 plus. And that's not necessarily the best thing to rely on somebody to do. You know, it's a lot easier to just queue HOH 21 to 30 and upon completion see Aetherpool rise and see you get a pot shirt for 20 potions. So it's just, there is a system in place where you can, with a group or, you know, a random group or with a fixed group, go in and upon completion of that specific one duty and one floor set, get an increase to both your sustaining potion stock and your Aetherpool. So since POTD didn't have that, and it was the starting point to where they always say you need to do 1 to 50 in order for you to be able to even step foot in the other deep dungeons, I wholeheartedly agree that it was a decent decision to make in POTD. I just don't see it happening in the other ones, at least not for a long time. I just don't see it. This is my only concern is that this change is going to minimize my clear credit now. I see that. All right, so that's another topic too, right? And I know a lot of people, not just yourself, Phidias, but a lot of people on both sides of that are worried about their clears being, or the credit for the clear, the credit for the achievement is going to be diminished. And it's not even just those that do it now, it's those that have done it in the past. And to that, I'll say, I don't see any difference. The only difference that I can see, don't see any difference in the achievement. There you go. That's the best way to say it. I don't see any difference in the achievement. And to anyone that says that the achievement itself is different is I think objectively wrong. Simply because of the fact that you still have to go to those later floors and get crit killed and kite your ass off and melee stagger kite and all this stuff. Like you have to still do all that stuff. Like it's still really tough, no matter how fast you got your Aetherpool and how many sustaining potions you have. Better yet, what happens if you don't have the ability to buy potions outside of Deep Dungeon? How many regular potions are you going to be able to have in this game through this mode without having to purchase outside of Deep Dungeon to have enough when you do get crit and you can't just rely on your sustaining potion? I'd argue that the changes with the more sustaining potions and the less max potions actually make the clear harder. Just saying. I'm not saying it does, but if someone were to say that it's easier, I would counter with that and argue that. Just because of the fact that, like, just because you got sustaining potions and that means they replaced the regular potions. And if the response is, well, you can just buy them, that doesn't mean that it's easier or harder, respectively. So what you're saying is I have to go outside of Deep Dungeon to get stuff to bring into Deep Dungeon? That sucks. Before, everything was in the Deep Dungeon, except for food. Okay, whatever. But before, everything was in Deep Dungeon. If you wanted to use Tincture, I guess, on Behemoth, you'd have to get that outside of Deep Dungeon, but it wasn't necessary. Just saying, like, most of the stuff you needed was in Deep Dungeon, and now it's actually a little bit harder to get those max potions. I mean, I don't have a single potion. I mean, albeit it is floor 3 right now, and I'm taking my sweet old time just running around, and I haven't really done anything, but I haven't seen a bronze chest yet. No. How many bronze chests are you going to be able to get to hopefully get a potion? Am I going to be up in the 160s like, come on, bronze chest, please, I need like 5 max potions, that's it, I just need 5. Is that what it's going to be like? That's the only place you can get them now. You're free from melee, let's go. But no, the achievement itself, like I was saying before, I do not think has diminished in any way. I don't see that at all. I do think on this other side of things, just hear me out. Don't cancel me yet. That having an unlimited supply of potsherds kind of takes away from your ability, or rather takes away from your decision making. There you go. It would be kind of like, and it's not the same as this at all, but I would say, as an analogy, because it's the same sort of thought process, right? It would be sort of like if I were to go onto PoE as a hardcore player and play standard, I would feel a little bit less, it would be a little less fun and a little less challenging for me because my decision making is different, because there's really is no punishment. It's just whatever, if I die, I die. It is what it is. Here, the analogy's bad with the dying, but what I'm saying is that sometimes if you didn't have enough potions, or maybe you used too many, or whatever the case is, that made you change your game plan. I don't know if anyone caught my roguelite challenge and caught the last floor set that I did of 191 plus, when I accidentally didn't turn my potsherds in and I walked into 191 with like 60 potions. That was the most nerve-wracking thing I've done in Deep Dungeon. When I walked in there and I was like, I can't chug these. I have to pick and choose. I was fighting things without using sustaining potions, hoping I could kite them away from me, like, because I was on a limited supply. And I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that that's just the person's fault then for not having, but what I'm saying is, if you know it's not going to be coming at you on a regular basis, you're probably going to change your gameplay because you want to make sure that you have enough for the remainder of the run. And if you're looking at your potsherds and you're at like maybe 200 and you're walking into like 101, well, you might have enough, but you might not. I don't know. But my point is that, let's say you walk in and you only have 100 and you're at 150. Well, now you got to start thinking, okay, should I farm some or whatever? Now, is that a big deal? No, it's not. But I really think that it does take it away a little bit, just a little bit. But that what that does, or what that's saying from me, I think what I'm trying to say is that kind of difficulty and that feeling is no longer going to be in the Deep Dungeon. Like, it's totally removed. There's no way to re-implement that unless they nerf the sustaining potions again. Like, there's no way to implement. There's no way to bring it back to square one unless they just completely remove it all, right? So, if I had to choose, I would love it. I would love people to have that feeling of like, this is going to be tough, and I might have to watch how many potions I use so I can have them for the remainder of the run. But if you're just killing things, like, bro, I'm at 22 already. It's floor 5, and I'm skipping mobs. Like, I'm pretty much gonna be fine. There is no worries whatsoever. However, on the counter to that, I do see. Okay, well, let me just start over and just say, overall, there is more good than my personal bad from that. overall, I think it was a great idea. For POTD, I think it was a great idea. And I know everyone is like, oh, please, can you put these in the other deep dungeons? And I'm like, I don't know. Because here's the thing. I've said this how many times in my streams when I'm doing POTD, that one of the biggest things that I love about POTD is finding a bronze chest and possibly getting a potsherd. That is now removed. I no longer give two flying fucks about potsherds. So now that excitement is gone from all of my runs. You know, like selfishly, that kind of sucks. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that it's a bad change. You know, that doesn't mean that the change is terrible. That's just a selfish, like, man, this kind of sucks. But like, I just want to say for the record, I just want to say for the record, I didn't really say anything too controversial there. And I'm sure there will be times in the rest of the stream that I might say something controversial, but nothing too controversial. But I would like just to point out that at the beginning of the stream, I did look how many followers I had just to see if I'd lose a few. And after the start of the stream thus far, I've lost 2. I just want to throw that out there, okay? So I've obviously already hurt some feelings, even with the little bit of thing. Like, and that shit makes me fucking laugh. Oh, man. You know what I just noticed? No. Got any opinions on a flat earth you'd like to share? No, because if I do that, I'm gonna literally have my entire stream taken down. What? You can actually see visually your ADD. Oh, I'm terrible. When I'm talking, it's over. I can't. I have to really concentrate on what I'm saying, and I'm not medicated right now, so. Whenever I'm trying to think about what I need to say and how I need to say it, everything stops. So if it's like an in-depth conversation like this, like I can do this and talk, but like if it's in like a really in-depth conversation or whatever that requires a lot of back and forth, I'm more than likely gonna have to. Might as well just use this, right? More than likely gonna have a stop and go, a lot of stop and go. It's crazy to see someone else's brain work like mine. It was no, I didn't take it as a jab. You're fine. I totally get it. So I'm getting all armor and no arm. This is great. Aetherpool is still broken. I hit like a wet noodle still. Okay, well, I obviously went the wrong way. Now you can take all the hits and do none of the damage. Yeah, now I'm a paladin right now. Well, no, right now I'm maxed, right? I'm not synced down. I am +9, you know? I mean, I meant that the other way around. I am synced down. I am at the max that I can be. That's what I meant to say. I said that wrong. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember what I said 10 seconds ago. Oh, I must be a summer. What's up? Oh, wait, hold on. We got a bronze finally. Let's go. What'd we get? 2 potions. Yo, you know how bad it would be if like I really needed a potion for like the boss or something, and I got a Phoenix down. Yikes. That would feel real bad. Yo, can I get a... Please? Hey, we got one. Two whole potions, yep. We're killing it. I honestly would like to see them scale it back a little bit. Like, as of right now, it looks like the only thing you can get to drop off of enemies is a sustaining potion. I would like to see that switch to having both in the pool. I would like to see it have both sustaining potion and regular potion as a possible drop. I said that when I started thinking about where I'm going to get my potions and such, and was like, hey, why don't they have like, and just made a good point when I had brought that up in his stream, and he had said that maybe the way the looting works, they can only have like one thing, like one type of potion drop, you know what I mean? So, and that, you know, it makes sense to an extent. And maybe that's why they have, you know, the potions still in the bronze chests and whatnot. But yeah, it just, I really feel like you could still have people get enough sustaining potions in with mob kills, and if you nerfed the drop rate by 40% and gave that 40% to regular potions, I think. But I now have 5 potions. Look at me go. Acid is open. I'm just gonna go. Wait, what if there's a silver chest over here? Nope, I'm going. Yeah, I think like what I was saying before, I think it's what, how do I word this? I think part of the experience and part of the challenge as a whole, challenge, notice I'm using the word challenge. Part of the challenge as a whole was the setup. Like making sure that you had your Aetherpool at max, making sure that you had enough potions to be able to sustain a full run, so on and so forth. Like I feel like that was part of the challenge in itself, and I think that part of the challenge is removed. Does that make the achievement though easier? No. And I think what I fear happening is everyone saying that the achievement is easier now, and like yada yada yada, like you didn't have Necromancer before 7.31 or whatever dumb shit people want to say, right? My fear is that someone is gonna watch all those words start flying and think, oh, like that has never been in POTD but wants the achievement, like, oh, it's easy now, and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna get smacked and then get discouraged that everyone's saying it's easier and it's not, because you're gonna get in for a rude ass awakening if you're not prepped to go into 171 plus. You're gonna get one smack on any class, unless I guess you're a tank, from that Sasquatch and be like, okay, what the fuck just happened? Like, and no amount of how fast you got your Aetherpool and how many thousands of sustaining potions you have in your bags is going to save you from a double auto crit. Like, you're just gonna die, period. So I got 10 strength and 10 armor, I think, from that kill. That's great. All right, let's go back. But yeah, dude, guys, I gotta run ads. That was actually a long set and it shouldn't have been. I'm gonna try to speed this up. So we're gonna do a little more speedy stuffs, but I gotta run ads on Twitch and on YouTube. So we'll be right back. Stay with us. I'd love to hear everyone's opinion. Hello, yes, my opinion on POTD changes are whatever the most popular person in the chat thinks here, which is honestly, that's how opinions get popularized. But I'll leave that for another convo. All right, be right back, guys. Oh, Schwab wanted me to do a wheel spin. But can you see it? Are you in ads? I just sent out ads. Five levels to go, 2 are crafters. Oh, let's go. So you can see the screen. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. I legitimately thought that you were gonna get PvP'd off. Oh, grats Roro on losing your VIP. Grats Suave on getting your VIP. I just put grats, by the way. I'm not sure why. I said grats, so I typed it, I think is what happened there. That wasn't amazing, okay? Don't do that. You didn't see that. All right, bet. We good. Oh, Carson, what is all? All right, we gotta do a little bit faster of a run. Yeah, I have 29 potions already. This is crazy. I tell you what, I do think got easier though. Getting all your weapons. People that farmed all their weapons prior to this chain are in shambles. I'll take a flight. Let's go. Grinders regretting their life choices forever. That's awesome. Beds. This will be enough. Surely this kill will get us out. I won't have to go back. We're fine. Oh god, I do. Damn it! I should have just brought. I should have just brought it with me. What am I doing? Oh, dude. Sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. One sec. Be right back. All right, back. I forgot that I still had Ottercog. True VIP status is unlocked after being unjustly banned by Michaela multiple times. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong though. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? What are y'all's thoughts on all these changes? Do you think it'll be good for the community? Do you think it'll be good? I mean, will it bring more people in? I mean, I know like pretty much 100% that it will bring more people in for sure. And that I'm off the alert. 10 out of 10 go to changes. Let's go. I truly do think it'll bring more people in to do the challenge. I think here okay. This is gonna be another probably bad take, but whatever, man. I'm over it. I'm old and I don't care if you don't like me. A lot of people make excuses for not doing something. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything. Anything. You're adulting in your life to taking out the trash. Like people will always find an excuse not to do something. What I also do think though is that there are a lot of people out there that have made excuses of not doing Deep Dungeon because they feared not being good enough. And that's an actually understandable fear. But they would make the excuse that I don't want to farm potsherds and I don't want to get Aetherpool and all that stuff just to not do the challenge. And now that's out of the way. So it's like they no longer have an excuse anymore. Certain people, that is. There really isn't an excuse. There's nothing blocking you from trying the challenge now, except that it's like time, like except for time, right? Like it's a long challenge. But like a lot of the prep work that takes time has just been completely removed. If you don't like the content, that's completely fine too. You know what I mean? But I feel like there are some people out there that have used either I don't want to farm sustaining potions or I can't stand farming Aetherpool as an excuse. And that's just gone. And my fear though is that people will go into the Deep Dungeon and get met with their fears that they weren't good enough in a very rough way and be like, no, fuck this place. And like, I just want to reiterate, it's okay to fail, especially in this content. Like, it's quite okay. One person I remember saying, they said, what did they say? They found the content boring, which again, fair. If you don't like the content, like not really much I'm going to be able to say to you to change that, right? If it's just not something that you like doing, then that's fine. But their main source of fun in this game is AFK macro crafting while watching podcasts. It's like, it's not a very good excuse for me anymore, man. You had me before you told me what you do on a regular basis. I was okay with it until you just said what you just said. Oh, I don't really play this game anymore. You'll probably just find me crafting or macro crafting while I'm watching my my YouTube channels. What? And you call okay, so is it that you don't like doing it because it requires your attention and is boring? Because I guess macro crafting, you don't have to pay attention. You can just hear a noise and press a button, and while you're watching whatever it is you're watching. To each their own, man. Do what you do. Have fun with your life. And if that is macro crafting, then that's fine. It is completely okay. I'm done hearing excuses. Especially bad ones. I hate losing more than I like winning, so my brain resists trying certain things. But at least you come to terms with it, Divinity. And that's great that you're mentally healthy enough to be able to understand that and actually be okay and open about it. Oh, the high potion, let's go. My excuse is relevant in POTD and HOH. What's your excuse? I don't know, my act that makes me money. DG make no, it's fair. It's fair. What's up with you, the money? That's fair. Like, you know, if I'm not, like I said, if you're having fun with doing what you're doing, do it. But I don't know. It just, there are a lot of people that I think only make excuses because they're trying to justify not doing something they feel they might actually not be good at. I did it for the longest time with Savage Raiding, okay? I did it for the longest time with Savage Raiding. And then I did Savage Raiding finally. I was like, man, I don't want to be fucking going into PF and dealing with all that and having to deal with memes and fuck people. I don't even like people. I was making up so many excuses. And then I was just like, all right. Do I really not like people that much? You know? Or is it me just using that partially true statement to overly justify me not trying something? Yo, Wallen, what's up? Thanks for the run. Good luck. We're just chilling and talking. POC floor 1 to 150 is boring and brain dead to climb. EO floor 1 to 50 is boring and ads are too tanky. Oh man, love me some EO tankiness for sure. But yeah, to each their own. If you like HOH, then that's your cup of tea. I get it. We get that. Oh yeah, 24:59. We are so ready. Yes. Oh, I will indeed drink. What's up, Divine Rose? How are we doing? And Darth, how are you doing? I missed it. I just saw it. I missed it before. I hope you're well. My bad. It must have got caught up in the middle there. Check out. That's literally gonna be me in like 3 hours. So I that's a mood. Making dinner, chicken noodle casserole. Whoa. That sounds really good. That sounds really good, actually. Fuck, I'm hungry. Are we out yet? No. Alright. Alright, now we're out. Another flake. Let's go. Oh, I gotta go over here and get my potions. I need to get my potions. Yes, 3 high potions. Let's go. Now I'm more excited to get regular potions than I am getting sustaining potions. You're having long flu? Oh, dude. And my sleep schedule is all messed up, but at least it's getting better. Oh, I'm glad it's getting better, man. I'm really sorry you have the flu. It sucks so bad, man. Yes, get well soon. Did I get a score seed, bro? Like, for real? Look at this. This is the 3rd treasure room I've had in 17 floors, excuse me. Well, I don't really, whatever. Seeing enemies drop spinny potions still crazy. Yeah, it's definitely a jarring experience to see that happen. Turns out, well, I'll share a pic in Discord, but I did make a mistake while throwing everything together. I'm sure it could look terrible in your eyes, and it will look amazing in mine. You probably heard this already, but some orange juice would be. Oh, dude, whenever I have the flu or like strep, dude, strep is the worst though. Like when you're drinking orange juice, but it's so helpful. Like that citrus in your throat, it stings so bad, but it's so helpful. I kind of compare the idea of drinking orange juice while having strep throat to like going to the gym and being like sore the next day. Like you're in pain, but it's a good pain. Like, like I mean, it's I'm okay with this pain. All right, come here. I just want to check to see if there's any more silvers. Nope, there's another bronze though. Oh, I don't even have strength rolling. What am I doing? I thought I had strength on the whole time. We need the bronzes even more now. You thought I was actually that's legit. That's legit. Bronzes are still important. Don't look at a bronze and be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get that." You might need it. If you don't have enough potions, like regular potions, you might need it. I want that bronze. Give me. Yo, what's up, dragon? Oh, respawn. That's rude. Potions. I've been adding some lemon slices and honey to my tea. It's been helping a lot. That's awesome. I'm glad it's helping. Like that's what it comes down. I'm glad it's helping, you know. Yeah, long COVID is the worst. I've had COVID twice, and the second time was long COVID, but it was the like not as strong strain, so I made out. But the word okay, so I forget what the actual strain was that I had that made them, but I had long COVID with it. But that strain did a lot more to your respiratory than it did anything else. And I have asthma, and when I get sick, I have respiratory problems. So when that attacked my asthma, dude, there were times where I was like, I can't breathe. Like I felt like I had pneumonia almost. You know what I mean? Like it was just, it was a killer. It was a killer, dude. Oh, all right. We got some arm there. Let's go. 29.59. So even. Oh, dude. I thought this was flighted, so I didn't. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm doing good, Dragon. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. I did stretch. I don't know if you heard it or whatever, but I did stretch. No, I'm doing okay. We had a pretty crappy day at work today. But all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. So, also in other news, I don't know if you guys remember way back in the day that I applied for a trainer position at my job, and I didn't get it just because I was like pretty new at the place. Like, even if I had like a lot of experience, I was pretty new at that place. So they wound up giving it to someone that had been there for a while. Because if I got a trainer, I would need to be trained on certain things in order for me to be able to train other people. And I might have been a better person for the job in the long run, but they needed someone now that knew what they were doing and able to train now effectively on multiple things. And that's where I fell short. Anywho, okay, so suit of Aetherpool armor remains unchanged. Copy. But yeah, so I guess I didn't find this out until yesterday, but I guess the shipping lead, the receiving and shipping lead of the freezer, or at least one of the two, put in his 2 weeks, and today was his last day. And I found that out yesterday, and I was like, what? Because the thing was, is I was talking to the supervisor, and I was like, I don't know if I should be telling my supervisor this, but I am looking at other places right now for supervisor lead positions just to get me out of doing the physical aspect of this job, because even though I can do it, it's taking a lot out of me, and it kind of affects other things in my life. And he's like, well, we do have a shipping lead position open. Did you? I was like, wait, what? And that's when he told me what I just told you. And he's like, you should apply. I was like, oh, fucking bet. And I applied, like literally walked out to my locker and I applied right there. Like, like I grabbed my phone and I applied on my phone. So we'll see if anything comes from that. Forklift operator position? No, this was for a shipping lead. I would be basically in the office doing a lot of shipping and receiving. I would be in the warehouse as well, doing certain things like covering breaks for like the dock coordinator and all that stuff. But like I would be mainly in the office, making sure that like the warehouse operations, when it comes to shipping and receiving, is handled, which would mean that I would be doing a lot of like computer work, which is fantastic because even if it was like an occasional day where I would do some physical labor, it's better than every day doing physical labor. That's for damn sure. So we'll see if anything comes from that. Hopefully. And if it's the same position as the one that he's leaving from, and the other person that's the other person that's covering the off days doesn't want to change his schedule to where the person who's leaving was, the schedule should be just a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday schedule. And then I would have off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which I am here for it. I am fucking here for it. Now there'll be days where like they ask if I can like come in for an extra day because maybe the other shipping, oh my god, maybe the other shipping lead or something like that has like a vacation day or something and whatnot, that's fine. But usually that's like with a lot of notice, not the Wednesday before. Why did I just get wrecked, dude? What? Matter of fact, why am I not using a lust? See, I'm not paying attention. All right, cool. I got you looking this way. Should have been in the lust. Wait, why did I stop? Oh my god, dude! What? Wow! That dude destroyed me. I guess it's because I'm not a really high level. I was only level 31, so I guess my health wasn't very high. I don't know. Damn, dude. Yeah, thanks for the good luck. I appreciate that. But yeah, going back to the deep dungeon changes though. Enough about my personal life. Stop asking personal questions, chat. What the heck? But about those deep dungeon changes, I mean, does anybody actually? I mean, and by the way, I want to make sure everyone understands if they can hear me and they're listening and they're trying to like tune in. Maybe you're lurking and you want to figure out how the mood is. Understand that no matter what opinion anybody has, it's okay to say it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, but like you're dumb, so why? I'm not gonna be like that. Like, because in all honesty, if you have an opinion that's different than mine, I want to hear it because I'd love to hear. I would love to hear different arguments for different sides of the story. Maybe the reason why I feel a certain way is because I feel like this and this and this, and your counterpoint is gonna inform me differently, and I might not necessarily change my opinion, but be a little more understanding. You know what I mean? Like, I guess that makes sense to me in my head. Oh, dang. But what if emotional abuse from streamers is what I'm into? Well, apparently what you're into is abusing other people and trying to take their VIP from them. So I don't know where that's where you're going with that. Bro. Oh, Suave goes up and Suave comes down, dude. Holy. That was the shortest VIP reign ever. That was insane. Just like that. And congrats on your VIP, Divinity. Congrats on losing your VIP, Suave. Better lucks next time. All right, let's go in. Let's get it. Behold my grand chat. I wish they had done these changes a few months back when I was starting Palace. Would have made things a lot smoother. You mean like in the farming Aetherpool and stuff aspect of it? Is that what you mean? I'm using potions right now because I want, you know, and I'm just gonna use potions whenever I want. And then just look at my potion stash when I get to 100 and be like, all right, how do we feel about this? Dang, I'm so low in level. I'm missing stuff. I thought it was blind, and I'm like, how can it be blind? It's fucking first floor. Like, how is this even possible? I was 6 levels under. Well, there went that air. No, Ether, buddy, what happened? What happened? Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I have my hardcore character. I died once already, for those that didn't know. Died on day two, yeah. But I got another character started up, and I play it like every so often because I like last night I played for about an hour and then laid the fuck down. But it is like 2 zones away from finishing Act 3, and then I will see Act 4 for the first time. Looked at the VIP wheel, and Monkey of Death in Act 3 came in and went, no! The VIP wheel, like, inadvertently PvP'd outside of the wheel. Dude. Kayla, the hammer bonk actually just came from the Act 3 monkey in PoE 2. Oh, no. Can I be real with you, Ether Bunny? My first death of this league came from the monkey as well, so we can share in the same misery. And my death came from dodge rolling out of an attack and getting stuck on a rock that I didn't even see. It was so small, it just blocked my rolling path, and I stayed in the hammer down. Yeah, the monkey is a little tough, for sure. I want that bronze, bro. Stun this guy? No, I didn't think I could. I forgot how to play monk. Like, when you get your skills, I forgot how to play it. I want to see Act 4 though, so just you're gonna keep progressing non-hardcore? Fair. That's fair. That's completely fair. Because that was one of the things that kind of pissed me off when I died the first time on hardcore. Was like, dude, I just want to see Act 4. I want to see what the fuck's going on over there, man. I want to see the changes they made. And I gotta re-fucking level. This is dumb. And then I got past my temper tantrum and started leveling again. That's how that went. That's how that went. Honestly, I feel like going back to the deep dungeon conversation, I feel like this is a good change overall. Like it would be like, if I were to grade it, it would be like a 95% good to 5% bad. You know what I mean? And I think that the 5% bad for me is selfish. It's not like global. It's just completely selfish. But overall, I think it's a good change for POTD. I think if they did it in EO and HOH, there would be a lot of people that would be very happy, but I don't think it's needed, and therefore I don't want it right now. I don't think it's necessary. I let people have the deep dungeon experience in those, but change the one that definitely needed to be changed out of the 4. Like, that POTD definitely needed to be changed. Especially if you were making people go into POTD in order to be able to go into the other ones, POTD needed to be changed. Here, go through this place and have a really tough time getting through it, just so that you can have access to the content you really want to do. Nah. Just get people the understanding of what pomanders are and whatnot, and then I think what I actually think is gonna happen though, if I can be honest. I think what's gonna happen is people are gonna go into POTD and see them get Aetherpool like super fast and get sustaining potions like to the max, and then go into PT hoping for the same thing, and it's not gonna be the same thing. I mean, it may. I think it's a fucking 2% chance it will. But I mean, they'll go in there and expect the same thing and it's not, and get discouraged just from that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this change is so good. Maybe they'll have it for PT, and they go into PT and they open a silver chest and they get +1 arm, and they kill a mob and get an ultra potion, and it's like, oh, we're back to this now. And I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at their dismay. What I'm laughing at is that I would probably feel the same way if I was someone new, and I was just trying the content, and you know, I was told that POTD's farming Aetherpool aspect and all that stuff is much easier now, and I went in there and I'm like, oh, so now I can do PT. I'm kind of excited to do PT. It's gonna be great. And they go in there and it's +1, +1, +1, +1, +1, +1. Ultra potion, ultra potion. Where are the sustaining potions? Like, because here's the thing. Okay, there are gonna I can probably, I'm not gonna say yes 100%, but if I could speculate a percentage of this being a thing, I would say an estimated about 95% chance they will allow you to use sustaining potions, or whatever they're called, in PT. They will allow you to use them in the quantum boss. Like, they will be allowed. That'll be a thing, right? So with that being said, that means people are going to be even get more discouraged when they don't have a lot of sustaining potions and they aren't dropping from the mobs like they are in POTD. Like, I think you just spoiled people a little bit with the amount of sustaining potions you've given them. And now when they go to other ones, they're like, well, what the fuck? I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but it sure as fuck makes sense to me. Because like I said, if I was a new player, I'd probably think the same thing. But I'm not a new player, so I'm used to like how it is. I need to hurry up. I keep saying that, but I'm just talking. I also need to get a couple levels, probably. I'm at 51 potions, by the way. I'm gonna use one because I'm afraid I'm gonna die. Look how hard these are hitting. My level is so low. But I don't care. Because I have 50 fucking sustaining potions already. New FC requirement. 99 in Aetherpool and POTD. It would be funny if they said that, if there was like a guild that said you need to have all Biz ultimate gear in 99.99 Aetherpool in Pilgrim's Traverse for Quantum. That would be feel funny if it was an FC like a requirement to get into like a raid group, or no, I'm sorry, an FC group of that. Like if the FC was just centralized around raiding, we only allow people that have the current Biz gear and 99.99 Aetherpool in Pilgrim's Traverse. That'd be great. I'm just gonna use this so I can use this site so I can know where I'm going. Do I have AoE yet? Oh, I do. Okay. There's enough for everyone. Oh, dude. Phoenix down. Where are my potions? Don't deny me my potions. I need the potions, please. This is ass, by the way. Oh, I got hit. Rip me. Now that they increase the Aetherpool accumulation, I might get Pajali and kind of weapons for all classes for the sake of it. Yeah, why not? Like, I didn't even think about that. And now that you've just said that, like, I might go out there and reduce my reduce my shit to even more. Like, take a couple more grips, bring it down to 1959, or I guess 2949 when the boss is dead, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Oh, it's open. Whoops, I'm an idiot. Dude. Stop. Oh, it's over there. Stupid trust guys need to learn AoE. Dude. You can't trust the trust guys with anything, okay? Yo, Dan, what's up? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome in. All right, we're just gonna sort of run to the exit. And I'm gonna use a potion because I can. Uh-oh. Oh, that sucks. Give me my potions. Mega potions. Let's go. Meh, we're here. That's fair. That's a mood for sure. I get that. Alteration. Oh, let's see the sustaining drops on the altar, eh? I haven't seen them yet. Meow. Got him. Dude, they're dying so slow. I can't. All right, cool. Look at all those sustaining potions. Did you see all those clicks? Did you hear them all? He said click, click, click. Well, hopefully, Dan, it'll get better, right? He usually always does. 3 mega potions go. So the chain is good or bad overall in one word? I'd say good. I don't see any reason why I would ever say that the changes are bad overall. I know some people are, you know, a little worried, I guess is the word, that the overall achievement, because like, there's something to be said about rarity of a title, and that being an attraction to achieve it because it's so rare, right? There's something to be said about that. And if you make the content easier to access, not easier, but it's easier to access, then obviously there's going to be more people that are going to be coming to it. And if there's more people coming to it, then that means there's going to be possibly more clears, and that might take away from people's feelings of how highly coveted the title is because there's more people with it, if that makes sense. I understand that thought process, but like, if I'm being completely honest right now, Like once you have it, it's like it's not what it's cracked up to be, you know? Like I'm saying, like, for if someone was doing it just for clout, when you get it, you'll realize there is no clout associated with that title. Maybe among your like immediate friends, but like you're gonna get a congratulations from everyone in the community for achieving that achievement, and then that's the amount of clout you'll get. Like that's it. You've just basically capped out your clout right there. Oh, I didn't think of that. Did it cheapen the value? Does it cheapen the value of the achievement in my eyes? No. I think it diminishes the fun of it. It diminishes the, because there's, like I said, there's something to be said about like decision making in a place like this when you have limited supplies, right? So if you have limited supplies on something, you're going to play differently, and therefore the achievement might actually be harder, I guess, technically, because you're not just able to chug potions. You have to like use them sparingly. And I guess that's the argument, but I don't really find that to be a very good argument, because honestly, all you have to say is, well, that person could have gone ahead and farmed more potions. Like if you give everyone the same amount of potions, is the achievement harder for one person than it is the next person? I don't think so. It's not intended to be harder for one person than over the next person. We got a rare spawn too? What the heck? What's going on with this file? All right, what we get here? What we get? Oh, I didn't get anything from that. The pikeman didn't drop any potions? Nothing? What the? I'm upset. In practice, folks just farm sustaining until they can chug them like the candy anyway. Right. And you know, it's, but the thing about it, Darth, and I'm just gonna play devil's advocate, literally just to play devil's advocate here, right? I think the argument is that a lot about the achievement and the difficulty is the amount of time that you have to spend achieving it. And because it's going to ultimately, in the end, more than likely make people spend less time to get the achievement, that time association is why people, I think, are saying it's a little bit easier now. I don't know if I like entirely agree with that, but I see where they're coming from. I'm not like over here being like, oh, you're so right. Like, where's your charter? Let me sign up. Like, I'm not subscribing to that at all necessarily, but I can understand the thought process for sure. You know what I mean? Like, imagine like, for an example, imagine someone doing all of the crafting stuff, right? And all the crafting, whatchamacallits, the relic weapons for crafting, right? Imagine like doing all of those experts or something like that or whatever, and on content they made it like super really cheap, easy to do the old ones so that you could catch up. So like if there was 4 steps, they made it super easy to just press one button and you get your relic weapon. Well, okay, now you still have to do the latest one, but what did you achieve if you just skipped those first 3 steps? You know, I guess that's the thought process, right? I'm not saying I think this way. I please, before I get canceled, I want to make that abundantly clear. I'm just saying, like, I can see that thought process forming. I can understand that thought process. Ooh, I just boot my mic. I can understand that thought process. Like a whole hell of a lot, I can. But, I mean, like, who the fuck cares, bro? Like, who cares? Who the fuck cares? You're always gonna have people that are going to gatekeep. Listen, I'm not gonna move here. I'm gonna actually, you can't see me using my hands when I'm talking, when I'm going to use my hands. You will always see someone gatekeep when there's a change. I don't know this for sure, but I will say this, that there was probably pretty damn close to a 100% chance that there was a group of people gatekeeping people with their achievements post stat squish way back in the day. When they did the whole stat squish, there was probably a group of people that were gatekeeping and saying, oh, shit's so much easier now. Oh my God, yada, yada, yada. It may or may not have been easier, but the point is I'm sure there was. And it's because of the fact that whoever it is probably gatekeeping is just worried that their achievement is going to seem belittled because more people are going to be able to get it. And quite frankly, who gives a fuck? Let people do what they want. Like, have fun. Did you have fun getting your achievement? Yeah, all right. Well, then fucking have fun and do something else, or continue doing this, whatever it is that you want to do. But just because someone else did it doesn't mean you have to look at what they're doing and say, oh, it's easier now. Like, dude, fuck you, dude. Who cares if it's easier now? It's still an achievement. Let them have fun and let them win. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That shit gets to me like crazy, bro. That shit really gets to me. Like, it's nobody's business. Just have fun, bro. Just have fun. It's a video game. Stop worrying about what everybody's fucking doing. Keep that shit for Facebook. That was my little rant. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get the fuck off my little soapbox. Yeah, I can see why people might think that way. I just don't see the sustaining potion. Hold on. Sorry, damn it. Sustaining an eighth and accumulation process being a particularly meaningful part of the necro journey. I did that part months ago and still haven't cleared. I mean, like I said, I can understand the thought process of it actually being, to some people, a part of the journey, and now you've just ripped that part away. So even if that person isn't gatekeeping, you could be like, well, damn, they're not going to be able to enjoy the full extent of the process now because you've just taken the process away from them. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that like were actively promoting POTD for a long time and now are like, well, now you just get fucking Aetherpool. And so I was hoping to go farm Aetherpool with them and go farm sustaining potions with them. And that would be my fun time with my friend. And now you've just ripped that away because you wanted to make it easier so raiders can go do fucking Pilgrim's Traverse. How about don't be weird and just let people play their game? I can see people thinking like that, right? But like at the end of the day, it's going to help a lot more people than it's going to hurt. And that's why I say it's overall a good thing. I understand completely, but my stance is that I don't care or compare at all what other people do in this game. End statement, chug sustaining potions till I get brain freeze. Soda pop. Where is it? What's that? K-pop soda pop? Just cue it right now. This is the just chatting stream. We're definitely not doing anything in Deep Dungeon. Like what? Solo. By the way, I saw you talking, but I was in my soapbox moment right there. I saw you say what's up. I hope you're doing well. Yo, what's up, Maddie? Did you say hi as well? Did you say hi as well? Did you say hi as well? Yo, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. We keep them anonymous here though, so if you want to say what's up, please, by all means. But if you don't, like, it's totally cool. I get it. I like to lurk too. I don't want anybody outing me when I'm trying to lurk in your stream, okay? And keep my name off your screen. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh my god, what's that name? Is that a cog on a television? Like, cool. No, keep my name off your screen. Don't out me, please. Let me just stay in the background. You did say hi? I'm a terrible streamer. I'm sorry. Nah, bro, I'm out of you. Every time I see you, you're fun to talk to. What? I'm fun to listen to, maybe. No, I don't want to give myself that much credit. let me stop being. Let me. That sounded like really egotistical. Like, that sounded. That's not the right word. Pretentious. Is that the right word? Apparently, power slimes explode. Yep. They do. They do indeed. All right, we're gonna go and finish this boss up. What? What are you doing over here? Oh my god, I'm fighting this boss at level 46. I never thought I'd see the day. Good. Let me give you the credit. Oh, well, I'll take all the credit you want to give. For sure. Mama said I have a face for radio. Bro. That line's so funny. Mama said I have a face for radio. Is how I read that in my head. I didn't say it like that, though. Mama said I had a face for radio. Guy's wrecking me up. All right, now we're good. Let me give one more potion in me, and then I'm gonna go lust. You know what they should have done with sustaining potions? Make them work like tinctures. Fucking jerks. Oh, that was in the middle. I'm an idiot. That's gonna probably suck later. I'm not really hitting this dude for anything right now because at my level so low, but it's fine. Everything's fine. All right. In such a good voice. He really dropped into ASMR for a second. I mean, I just lowered my voice and spoke softer. If that's ASMR, I guess that's what I did. I know people have like settings. Like they'll press a button and like the settings on their microphone will change, and they'll like it. I know a person that does oh my god, I'm getting wrecked up. That does a redeem in their channel for ASMR voice, and like as soon as someone redeems it, they just press a button on their stream deck or whatever, and it changes their microphone settings. And now they talk for an ASMR voice for like 2 seconds or 2 minutes or something like that. And it's like, dang, you went crazy on that one right there. All right, so 54-59. I'm gonna go drop a couple of these grips. I also have to run ads, but before I do that, hey, look. Wait, hi. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of these Aetherpool grips. Yes. Yes. All right, let's do this spin real quick for Ether Bunny. And then we'll run ads. I just missed you in there. Waved to the same guy. Awesome. Dude, what is this rigging, dude? That's actually insane that it's landed on the same spot 3 times in a row. All in different positions, too. This is rigged. This is so rigged. So rigged. I have the spell right? I do. Wait, you want a lowercase e. That's how you write your name. We gotta do it right. Okay? Unsubbed, unfollowed, unwatched, unremembered is over the top and unnecessary, but totally merited. Jeez. I gotta find Ether Bunny. There we go. Yeah, all right. Well, congrats on your VIP, Ether Bunny, and congrats on losing your VIP Divinity. All right, I gotta run ads. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes and a little less than that on YouTube. And we'll see you guys soon. Someday you'll get to bonk someone. Yo, it did like I was funny because we've had actually one person get bonked in the past like week, and it was like the one day Michaela wasn't here. like came to check in and had to leave or something. All right, let's do it. Bro will switch around the bit and channel points buttons, so I keep wanting to redeem stuff, and Twitch is like, cheer? No. Just want to redeem something. Give me my potions. I gotta use alteration. I gotta use strength and steel as well. I'm a little underleveled. Actually, a lot underleveled. And I'll use safety because I'm worried. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm not out. I was so short. Oh, maybe I'll get it out with this. Let's go. No. Well, I gotta stun this. I gotta stun this. Aw, dude. Need more bonk? I know. Glad you guys have so much fun with that frog. It's like it's become like Maddie's favorite pastime now. Is to turn me into that thing. Like I could be streaming something that she absolutely hates, and I could have my mic muted because I had a broken mic or something, and she will still come in here and be like, yeah, it's Cog and TV frog time. You know, I wonder if whenever I say that to be fun, make fun of like the people that call me that or whatever, if when I say that about myself, people are like, oh, that is how you say his name? I thought it was cognitive. And like go backwards. I'm like, no, it is cognitive though. Yo, Gator, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. Dude, I'm looking at the wrong chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you say what's up over there. I hope you're doing well over there. Dang it. I feel bad. I guess I didn't see. I am just totally forgetting YouTube. My bad, yo. Hope you're well if you can still hear me. I love frog, but I do want more otter. Well, I'd have to do HOH for otter. I might have to just make the redeem. My fear is this, okay? Here's my fear about having a frog redeem and an otter redeem, okay? is that someone will do a frog redeem and the next person be like, no, I want otter, and then overwrite the frog redeem. You see what I'm saying? So now that person that just used the points on the first one will have just lost their points. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Hold up. Nah, we're not doing this, okay? I didn't know we were balling like that, all right? Maybe it'll make maybe it won't. What's up with it? Oh no, I thought, dude, I read your name and I don't know why, but I read Biff Tech. I'm sorry. It's the same color, that's what it is. So that's why I was like, oh, it's a new person in the stream today. Okay, what's up? I am so bad. This is what you get when I work for 11 hours, okay? This is the type of stuff you get when I work for 4 hours and then I come on stream, all right? But yeah, maybe we'll make a frauder. Frauder? That sounds dirty. That sounds dirty. That sounds like NSW. NSFW, I mean. I don't know why I did, but it just didn't sound right. Dun, dun. Oh wait, I don't need to go that way. Mega potions, let's go! How did you not? Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, no way. Alright, we're out. What's the game of the day? You're so tiny I can't see it. It's Ryu. But I have these things on my hands, so I'm not really Ryu. I'm like Ryu with like some weird stuff on my hand. That's all I can really, but or Ryu, not Ryu, but Ryu. But yeah. When I'm not in here, I just have my bare hands. So it fits it better. Hello, God. A derpkin? Wow. That's rude. Hey, strength, good. All right, let's go. Look like the white jumpsuit like painters wear. Oh no. Yeah. Yep, that's just kind of what, you know. Okay, also, I want to keep talking about this. I think that these changes are really fascinating. And I think the reason why these changes are really fascinating is because we haven't had like buzz, I guess you could say, like within the community for quite some time. So like this is like a big change. It's like a huge change, right? I legitimately don't want to see these changes happen to the other deep dungeons. That might be like a very unpopular take, and it's fine. It's whatever. I don't want to see them. Want the other deep dungeons to stay the same as they are right now. Like, I want it to be, all right, you got your little tutorial in PotD, and we made it easier for you to get through it and whatnot, so that it's not such a slog, and because we don't want you getting discouraged. But when you go to the other ones, it's going to be the real thing. We're gonna be, you know, diminishing the amount that you get for sustaining potions. We're going to be diminishing the amount that you get for Aetherpool. Like, it's all going to be back to the way it was, because we don't want you just getting everything easy and whatnot in the beginning. There's no need for us to do it in the other deep dungeons, so why would we? I legitimately want that to happen. That may come off as like real selfish, and maybe it is, but I don't care. Aw, dude. No, stop. I just wanted the chest, dude. I don't even need the chest. Why am I playing this like this is the 110s and 120s? All right. It's just Serenity. I'm afraid of change. Old man yells at Cloud. Like I legitimately don't think they want to deviate too much from the way Deep Dungeon has been. They just wanted to make PT approachable by those who might never have been in Deep Dungeon before, but want to see the boss with the quantum mechanics at the end. So, okay. We'll make the beginning of POTD a little more approachable, and we'll give you checkpoints in PT. We might even give you checkpoints in the other ones too, because that seems like a pretty gnarly idea. But you're gonna have to work for your Aetherpool and sustaining potions. Imagine the amount of farming they're not gonna have to do in the content if they just do a couple runs and have a full stack of $9.99 and can just go do their quantum stuff. Nah, fuck you. Farm them damn potsherds and do the content so that people start queuing for that stuff. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, if you get a potsherd for queuing for 21 to 30, right? Well, now you're gonna have more people queuing for 21 to 30, and it's gonna be an instant queue when you queue up. But if they get all the potsherds they need to go do their quantum boss for like 80 attempts in one run, they're not gonna farm that. Fuck that, dude. They're just be like, all right, I got my shit, let's go. You give them one chest is +5, they're gonna get their Aetherpool and be like, all right, I'm good, let's go do quantum now. Dude, fuck that. You want to do the quantum boss, go through the struggles that everyone else in Deep Dungeon has had to go through, and have fun while doing it. And if you don't have fun, then you won't do the quantum boss. That's just how that works. Maybe that's selfish, but whatever, dude. But like I said, I do think that this was a good idea for POTD. It not only opens the doors for those that want to be able to explore other deep dungeons and may not have them unlocked yet, but it also opens the doors for those that don't really have a lot of time on their hands. You know, like they don't have a lot of time to be able to do like all of that farming and stuff like that. They just want to do the content to try to get the achievement, and this sets them up for that. And it sets them up really well for that. So, you know, I especially because POTD is 200 floors. So not only do you have to farm for the Aetherpool 1+1+1 at a time, and then farm potsherds, but then you have to go from 1 to 200. Like there was already a huge time sink in the content as it was anyways. Why are we making them do more time sink? So this on a lot of for a lot of reasons it made sense to do it for POTD. But the other ones though, it's gonna be hard to find an excuse past everybody else wants it because they're bitching it's only in POTD. It's gonna be hard to find an excuse past that. At least in my opinion. Other DDs requiring POTD is kind of weird to start, but I mean, I understand why they do it. But I mean, I see where you're coming from as well. All right. It's time to just go. You know, honestly, what I should have done is I should have, if I was gonna do a just chatting stream, I should have done it on Machinist and just did Monk, like for Fallen, did Monk another time. And I'm not blaming Monk for this at all. What I'm saying is it probably would have been better because I can just, you know, aimlessly and without even thinking play Machinist. I can't quite do that on this one. I'm gonna die, dude. I have to like play a little bit like for real right now because I can't. I was like almost gonna die there. It's like I forget I'm still a little low on a level, and I'm not even capped on my arm anymore. So I should just grab 7 and go. Like grab 7 to find the exit, stand on it. Grab 7, go to find the exit, stand on it. That kind of shit. I should do that. Let's do that. Where's the exit? Not gonna find 7 in that one room. That's for damn sure. Hammock time. Stop. Hammock time. Steel back, that's cool. You can come with me too, mommy. You can come with me too. Let's go. It actually got up pretty hot today. It got up to like 84 today, which isn't like hot in some places. And I know you're like 84. It was like 95 where I'm at. I mean, I'm just saying it was pretty rough for me. That's for damn sure. I wasn't expecting all that. Especially when you come out of a freezer and you've been cold for the last 11 hours to then get hit by a sun like that. Like, I'm melting. All right. The forbidden chakra. Okay, so we got the chakra going now, right? I forget how this works. Wait, maybe we don't have it. I don't know. They're at 74 right now. We got a nice shower midday that kept the weather below 80. It's currently 100 here. Where do you live in? Kuwait? Oh my God. It's terrible. Oh, Houston. 30 south. Can y'all really feel me? Oops. Where's my I don't remember what I got to do. It's the worst. I missed a call. Where were you before that you are now in Houston? And if you don't mind answering, and if it's not too personal, why? Motherfucker, for what? You're from Michigan? Okay, yeah, Detroit. I mean, I'd say Detroit as in like that's the only place in Michigan, but like I've been to Detroit is what I was trying to say by that. And I was there during the winter. It was not fun, but it was nice and cool though. Yeah, Braytons, we're 55 and we're a frog, dude. Let's go. We pog when Cog's a frog. Work in college? Okay. That's a valid reason for sure. Damn, did you start that like immediately when I came out of the frog? That's crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that one. Oops. Wait, this is... Oh. Well... Where's my... We're gonna have to go up another level. Is that what it is? Yeah, I have to go up another level to unlock that move to be able to use what I did with the chakra, right? Yeah, level 60, okay. Just grateful I'm not in Florida, but I do wish I could go further north. I'm in the Carolinas, but I think something around Pennsylvania or Vermont would be nice. Yeah, there's a huge part of me that would love to be back in Connecticut. Like a huge part of me. But I don't see that happening. Okay. Oh, we have double Gormon. Okay. Problem. Easy game. Your mom's from Rhode Island? My dad was born in Rhode Island. Born in Rhode Island. He didn't live there very long, but he was born there. Born in Westerly. Yeah, I kind of miss being in New England. Like, being in New England is cool because, like, you're within a few hours driving distance of pretty much anything you want without having to be near it. It's like, I want to go to New York, I can. I want to go to Boston, I can. Like, it's all right there. Everything that I want is like right there, but I don't have to be in it. I can just be in Connecticut and just chill. But that's the thing too, though, is that like I'd have to not go where I used to live in Connecticut because I'm not trying to be like literally 5 minutes from the Mohegan Sun Casino. That traffic is going to be horrendous. Fuck that, dude. That's actually the reason why we moved out. My father and I moved out of Connecticut when I was real little. Because they built the Mohegan Sun and it was just, the population just, ugh, went through the roof. Traffic was like non-stop. Which again, it's cool if you don't live in it. If you don't live in it, it's fine, it's whatever. You have to deal with it every day. That's not something that I'm trying to deal with. Let me just kill this guy because I forgot if I killed everything in the exit room. I might have. So fucking tired of traffic. Yeah, I mean, there's traffic around here too. I'm not saying that like I'm traffic free because of where I live or whatever. There's still times where there's traffic, but like ongoing all the time traffic gets on my fucking nerves, bro. Like only being able to drive on a road without traffic if it's 11 o'clock at night is a little bit rough. And then even some days out of the week, it's still going to be traffic because 11 o'clock at night on a Friday is when everybody's going to be out on the roads when they just got back from the bar or something like that. So like, I'm good. I'm good. So good. I'll pass. Oh, rip. Explosions. Yeah, when do we start getting the good stuff? When do we start getting the mega, or the, not the mega, the max potions? You know what I mean? When do we start getting those? Next floor set? Hope so. What's up, dude? Here, come here. Alright, we're out. Don't aggro. God damn it. Ugh. I won't aggro that. Will I? Okay. Yeah, it's pretty far away. Major city near me is growing so much that all the little towns and neighborhoods are being bought out. Bought out. Forests chopped down for house developments, but no changes to the road. It's getting unbearable because people want to live near the big city, so they're crushing our small towns. I may have strong feelings about it. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you bring a lot of commerce and into one area, and that one area just wants to expand. And yeah, it sucks. Oh, I should use a lust for this too. This is gonna be a thing. I missed my Viper skill speed or whatever it was, cast speed. Made this lust really nice. Did I just get 4 there? Wait, hold up. Did they slow down that cast? Or am I crazy? Huh? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm trying it again. I'm trying that again. All right, right here. I'm gonna act like I just moved out of this one. Go. Oh my god, I'm getting 4? Nah, dude. What changed? Did they decrease the time on lust? Does Monk have a speed thing that I don't know about? I'm like completely perplexed right now. Monk doesn't have a passive like increase to their speed, do they? Monk has fasters GCDs. So that makes the lust on Monk faster? I didn't know that. Wait. I don't see anything about Monk having better GCDs. Oh, reduces weapon skill cast time, recast time, spell cast time, recast time, and auto attack delay by 10%. Now it's 15%. There it is. So then that would make it 37.5 from a 2.5, which would then bring it down to 2.02. That makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Bet. I didn't know that. Like at all. What's this? 20%. Holy. Cool. I just learned something today. I learned something about Monk. Looking the changes. I mean, and welcome in, by the way, Destin. I hope you're doing well today. I do like the changes. I mean, I think. Oh, you know what? You got a VIP. You got a VIP wheel spin. Hold up. Let me finish that thought in a second. Let me finish that thought in a second. Yo, see what's going on, dude. Hope you're well. Oh, is it gonna be PvP? Oh, Perf loses the VIP. Okay. Perf gets bonked. Find the Divine Rose. There it is. Boom. Saved. Easy game. It was so close too. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. How you been? We're just chilling, man. I just got done with work a couple hours ago. I'm gonna have to stop stream here in a couple hours because I got to get ready for bed and whatnot. Maybe a little less than a couple hours actually, but I'm at least here for a little bit. I'll probably be able to stream a little bit longer tomorrow night since, well, I'm not sure if I will or not, but I know I'll be able to stream 100% no matter what time it is tomorrow, and then I will have a stream during the day on Friday because I have off. And then next week I have a Sunday through Thursday schedule. So I work Saturday this week, and then next week I work Sunday through Thursday. So I'll have 6 days in a row coming up, but that means I'll have Friday and Saturday off, which is kind of nice. So there's good and bad with both. Ooh, wait, we get another grip. Boom, 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 boom. Blee, blah, blee, blah, blah, blee, blee, blah, blah. I don't know the words, bro. Let somebody come in here and be like, the words are this, duh. I'm like, bitch, you didn't know that. You Googled it because you wanted to make me look stupid. Shut up. I'm in my bag today, bro. I'm on a different wavelength. Oh, I will use my intuition. Do. You know how nice and happy I felt when I opened up a bronze chest and I saw a potsherd? Not anymore. If I see a Potcher drop out of that chest, I'll be like, whatever. Got 1 max potion. Let's go. We're living right now. We're living. We have 1 max potion. Crafted potion market stonks up. I mean, a little bit, yeah. You're not lying. You're not lying. A little bit, for sure. Oh yeah, I don't have the goods yet, but I will. Get over here, please. Dude, get over here, please. Okay. Yeah, technically you're not lying. Craft the potion market stonks will go up. Maybe not by a lot, but they definitely will go up. Oh, whoops, sorry. There we go. But like the amount that the potions in price will go up will be only affected if more people get into the content but don't have potions sitting around. So if a lot more people get into the content and they don't have potions sitting around, that causes more of a demand, and therefore the supply will dwindle and prices will go up. But people have to get into the content to need them. Like you know what I mean? Like, like a PNG, can I convert it into a live 2D or 3D model? I think that would be great. I mean, I'm good, honestly. I was thinking about doing something like that a long time ago, but I think I'm good. If I ever did like want to go that route, I had somebody in mind already, but also if I did go that route, I would more than likely just go on camera. Like if I'm going to be doing the whole idea of having a camera on me and having it change like what my character looks like and whatnot, you know, or what my character's doing, then I might as well just be on camera at that point. But I appreciate your offer. Thank you. All right. Never knew the Monk GCD speed applied to DD. Yeah, apparently it does. I noticed it when I saw I was getting I got 4 lusts off in between. Now that doesn't affect, that obviously won't affect Rezo. So when it does matter that you get multiple, like more than 3 off in between each one of those puddles, it's not gonna be helpful on a 140 boss, right? There it is. I wanted that chest. I was trying to figure out where it was and I got turned around. Okay, let me get this silver chest. Bro, I'm a designer, animator. I do cool stuff like animated overlays, intro and outro, starting, be right back, screens, emotes, models. So do let me know if you need anything. I'm open to commissions these days. I mean, I will let you know when and if I do get interested in that. I don't use the person that I'm already affiliated with, but I will let you know for sure. Thank you for offering. Nachos, that is all? Yeah. Don't talk to me about food right now, okay? Please. I'm super hungry. Who needs anything else? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm hungry. But then I won't tell you more about the brisket I got for dinner. You know, it's been a while since I had a good brisket. Like a good brisket, like cooked right. Been a while, bro. Well, I don't have a strength rolling. Whatever. Just won't have it. I'm level 58. I almost got my chakras unlocked. You have a basket in your free... Oh, brisket. Okay. Oh, a smoked brisket? I don't think I've ever had a good smoked brisket ever. Like, I've had brisket before and I've loved it, but I don't think I've had a smoked brisket that I was like totally in love with either. I don't know if it's because I just don't like the taste of it or if it's because they cooked it wrong. I have no clue, but almost 60. Give me my chakras. Whoa. Whoa. Should give Nick the puppy dog eyes. Let's go. What's the is it 59? Is that the max that you can get before 50? And then once you get past 50, it can go past up to 100 then? Is that how that works? Damn it. Silver. Give me my Aetherpool back. Oh, 50. What's this? Gimme. Oh, 54. I will hydrate right now. Aw, dude. Where's the exit for crying out loud? There we go. Still not out. Rude. Sight. Still not out. What is this? Was anybody in well, actually, was Aurora streaming today? That's actually the first question. I would assume so. It's Wednesday. They usually do, but I don't know. I quickly got home, showered, got out of the shower, got dressed, and basically started stream. Like it was like one motion, all tied together. But if they did stream, I was actually kind of curious as to how they feel about the changes, what their take is on it. I'm sure they love them. Like, as any person that does Palace of the Dead on a regular basis probably does overall. Because now you just don't have to worry about farming and doing farming runs just to have potsherds for your challenge runs, or you know what I mean. So oh yeah, now we got the good stuff. Now we got the good stuff. Still not out. Jeez. Nice. Hey, I needed all these. Hold up. What? Pick the master in POCD. Gotcha. Wait, is this a treasure room? Oh my. I have 111 potions. And it's not even fucking. I have 111 sustaining potions and it's not even the 50 floor boss. And I've been using them. I've used at least probably 15, 20. Much love to you guys, and thanks for streaming. I gotta go. All right, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night. I have to figure out what I need to do to craft the new crafting and gathering gear. I have tons of those things you need for them. I mean, get to crafting. It doesn't matter what it is, it was a combo, so. Oh yeah, big damages. Oh, the detonator. We have an explodey chest. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually very surprised they changed the potsherd stuff. Like, I thought maybe I read it wrong or maybe I received bad intel or whatever, but I thought it was just only like I felt like it was only gonna be Aetherpool that they were adjusting. Like I don't remember it being in any conversation in anyone else's stream where we talked about potions. It was always, how do we think the Aetherpool gains are gonna change? So when I saw the potsherds and the potions, or say potions, sustaining potions now drop off of enemies, I was like, wait, what? What did they do now? Not my POTD, surely. Finally finished with Vanguard. Was that one miserable because of the trusts? Did trust make that miserable for you? Because Vanguards are really good. I like that dungeon a lot. It's just, I bet it sucked with trusts. I bet it was painful. Yo, give me my armor. Yeah, I've been like in other discords, and I actually got tagged in a couple of discords like that aren't like deep dungeon discords, or just like, you know, like free company discords, or just a bunch of friends or whatever, and I got tagged into it and be like, and they were excited because, you know, the changes meant that they could they didn't have to farm for potsherds for potions, and that was their main setback, was the time it took to get the potions, one, and then when you did your attempt and maybe lost, right, you having to then farm again. And that was the turnoff. That was the, like, I don't have that kind of a time to invest like that. And I'd say it's completely fair. I get it. It is a lot of time. Like 1 to 200 is already a long time as it is, let alone having all of that pre-setup. Like the intention of this, the intention of this wasn't to make POTD more accessible for necromancer attempts. That's just an added bonus, you know? The point of this was to make this more accessible so that people wouldn't have to slog through it to go to the deep dungeon they wanted to. And in this case, they felt like they needed to do something because they really want people to go to PT. They need study groups. They need test subjects for the quantum. Oh, whoops. It's not hard. NPCs don't take much damage. It's fine with the trust, but by the time I get all the dudes leveled, I've ran it 20 times in a row. That's fair. That's fair. Oosh. Rage. We're using it. Why? Because whatever. We have 3. That's my excuse. All right. All right. Hello. Oh, it's over here. Maybe I can get I get a little time on the next floor with this. And I handled it was, what's up, Iptech? Was not going to be the best dungeon for them, but going to dungeons that were best for classes I was leveling. It wasn't as efficient, but at least it wasn't so repetitive. That's fair. Oh, I was reading it. I didn't pay attention. Rip me. Whatever, I guess. I was on a time crunch there, and I dropped the ball. Oh my god, this was the score seed, man. This was the fucking score seed. I stole it from somebody. I'm such a jerk. Is can you do the level 99 dungeon or wait, is there a 99 dungeon? Yeah, it should be, right? Oh, you just got the last. Okay, so you needed them to be 99 as well to get in. I see. I see. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Come here. I'll order you down. I'll order you to death. It's not. I just need to get them one level, not two. Yeah, you're almost there. The finish line is right there. Fourteen runs to finish them all to 100. It's not terrible. A little more grind. A little bit more. You got this, I believe. Well, I have no lust. Rip. No lust and no strength. Feels bad, man. You know what's funny though? Like, if I may be like perfectly honest with this whole chaining and this and the potsherds and all that, like, as a content creator, I don't really want to. Listen, I don't even know if I want to call myself that. I'll just say I'm a streamer because I don't make a lot of content yet. But as someone that streams the content itself, like, this is good. Because if more people are interested in now trying POTD, well, that means people might want to go out and watch other people do it live. So on that side of things, fuck yeah, dude. Oops, I messed that up. Oh my god, that was so loud. I get my Gunbreaker to 100 after this run. Let's go, dude. You're almost there, dude. Keep it pushing. Yo, Michaela, were you in the stream when Falcon raided out last night to someone that they had just recently met through the EG Discord? I think it was Rochelle Vex. I think it was what the name was. Yeah, I actually like really enjoyed her, like a lot. Like I don't know, she made the content engaging and fun while she was doing it without being obnoxious, and I fucking love that. I really enjoyed her. I followed and I was like, yeah, when she goes live again, I'm gonna drop in, because all I was doing was lurking her Baldur's Gate for like an hour and a half. I was just chilling there, like. All right, sorry. Get a potcher, let's go. As a gamer, you should be happy. They are more likely to sink development into something more people use. That's fair. That's also true. That's also true. You know, not necessarily. You know, like, if you think about it, like, they want people to go into this new content, right? This new Pilgrim's Traverse is coming out in a month or whenever it is, right? They want people to go into this content, right? And they don't want the reason why they don't be a hurdle in older content. So if it does make this, if that hurdle is removed and this content that they now are going to bring out in a month or so winds up being like a raving success, then you might actually see more development. You know, just because they've now realized maybe that's what the fucking, I mean, lack of a better word, gatekeep. Maybe that's what it fucking was. Just kept everybody out of the new content because they didn't want to do the older one because it was fucking unbearable and it was tough. Who knows? It may not change anything. Who knows? But they have to try something. But yeah, I gotta run ads, guys. I gotta run ads. I'm gonna run ads right now. 3 minutes on Twitch, less than on YouTube. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the combos. We'll keep it pushing. I might have to like shut up though and just get like a couple more sets in and then let's go. Not sure. What are you gonna spend it on? I don't know. I just bought a whole shitload of those Orchestrians and maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Be right back. All right, let's get the food. That reminds me, Michaela, do you have that? Do you have all of the Orchestrians off of that vendor? Did I get those for you before? I don't remember. Or maybe you got them yourself from the postures you got when we did our high duo runs. As a content creator, you don't mess until you add dynamic possibilities to your content. Fair, Nemi. And what's up? I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're well. I don't even know if they can heard me though, because ads. Hopefully they did though. Switching. Well, you know, I'll use it. Wait, how many potions do I have now? 121 at floor 51. It's kind of insane. Where's the exit? No, that's not that. Wait, oh, that's right. That's right. Can I get higher than 59 now? Is that how this works? Wait. That was scary. Okay. Score runners in PO City are fucking ecstatic with this change. The score runners go through fucking potsherds like so much. They just chug potions, dude. The last thing a score runner wants to worry about is health getting low. They just want to be pulling. And ooh, I got a brighter on that one. Ooh. Nom nom nom. They'll also be the ones getting the most potions. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh no, I got frogged. Not like this. You can't see me. Damn it, you saw me. Alright, bet. Whoosh. Double up. Hey. I'm still getting fives. Like, I don't know why. It just seems crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It just seems crazy. Hey, y'all, seems crazy. Although I will say this, okay? I will say this. If you had this immediately in Pilgrim's Traverse, like if Pilgrim's Traverse comes out, and when it comes out, this system is immediately implemented into Pilgrim's Traverse, starting from floor 1, and maybe it just stops at 30 or whatever, like whatever it is. That would greatly impact the World First race for achievement. Because you wouldn't have to farm Aetherpool before you make your attempt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would just be able to just go in there and get your Aetherpool as you're climbing the floors. And I think for that effect, I think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to see. Oh, it's got pox. No. Not like this. Like, selfishly, that would be cool for me, right? Because I'm not farming Aetherpool in a party, which in essence puts me at a very big disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going in there and farming that way. So if they had this in Pilgrim's Traverse, the Aetherpool, the way you get Aetherpool, it would make me be able to be on a more even playing field than those that were going to be in groups now without that change, farming Aetherpool till they're at a comfortable spot and then try their solo. If that makes sense. So selfishly, I think it would be cool. But like overall though, like you just took the excitement away from getting pot shirts in POTD. Don't do that in my other deep dungeons, all right? Like leave them alone. I want to be able to open a bronze chest and be like, yes, I got a fragment, or yes, I got a pot shirt, or whatever the hell is it's gonna be in the new one. Thanks, dude. I had to design it, yeah, make it where you had a higher drop chance of palm pot if you didn't have any. So you wouldn't necessarily farm them super fast, but but if you ran out, you would have a higher chance of getting what you need. I can see that being a cool thing for potions. For pomanders, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that would remove the difficulty of palm management, and I think that is part of the challenge, and that would be making the challenge easier for sure. But potions, I have no problem with that. That's actually a pretty cool idea. Oh, dude. Don't kill me, bro. Leave me alone. Alright. I do kind of like that idea, though. Like, if you're low, like, if you're under a certain threshold, like, I only had 10 potions left or whatever, that would, like, increase the drop rate a little more. That'd be cool. And also, I want to reiterate this. I'm not saying that if you, by making it easier, it's necessarily like a terrible thing. What I'm saying is it wouldn't be as fun for those that showcase it on a regular basis. Like what's everyone's complaint? Or not, I shouldn't say everyone's, but what are the majority of veterans' complaints about EO's entire completion? Is that it's too easy, right? So obviously the ones that are veterans that showcase it in streams and stuff like that are looking for a challenge. And if you remove that challenge, then you might lose those people showcasing it. Not necessarily a specific palm, but put them in categories. Like if you had no strength steel at all, you'd have a higher chance of getting one, but that would be at the cost of saying getting another rage for the way. But I mean, I guess that's true. But like at the same time, it's still an increased chance in general, right? Like it's still like if you had an increased chance to get a steal as a melee, that's amazing. That's fucking great. But it, in essence, would make it easier. But I understand what you're saying. Like, not necessarily, because then you have a less chance of getting a rage, or less chance of getting a serenity, or less whatever. I get that. But I think actually the palms are great the way they are. And I'm probably going to be doing a good bit of EO here in the next couple of weeks, because I'm tired of people saying that 81 to 98 is Demi-Clone Central. And the last 2 clears now that I've had, I've got a combined total of 3 from 81 plus. Checking every chest. So, through everyone's good luck. How about that? Because I'm not seeing it. I was just unlucky though. Okay. In 2 runs, that's why I'm building a sample size. That's why I'm increasing the sample size. The one run had 1, the other one had 2. When I did the one that got me 2, I got the 2 on 81 and 83. And I was like, oh, so this is where it happens. This is the one where I get the 10 that everyone say you usually average. Here it is. I can't wait for this. And then I didn't get a single demi-clone past floor 83. I was like, dude, like, I can't make this shit up. Like, it's right there. Still very like iffy on Monk. I'm not sure like how to explain it or say it better than just iffy. Like I'm still not. Part of the fun of deep dungeon is managing the random chance of stuff like palms and floor layouts, and messing with that can easily backfire. I agree with that. But I guess you're piggybacking off of what we were talking about with increased chance on palms if you didn't have any kind of thing. And like, although I understand, I see where the idea comes from, and dude, am I gonna get? No, I don't want to deal with pogs. Although I see where the idea comes from, and I know it comes from a place of just trying to make things a little bit better and whatnot. I just don't think entirely that would be necessarily a good idea, because like, what if you don't want that increased chance? Now you're forced into that increased chance. Like, I don't want to have a higher chance of steal, but you're now forcing that on me. Like, that sucks. Now, what I think would be really cool is if they did something along the lines of like, you know, like Hades or something, where like after like a floor set, you got like a little mini buff. And then when you got that little mini buff, that stayed on your file, and it would be like, you'd have a choice of 3, that kind of shit. And then that 3 would be like better steal chance, better alteration chance, better strength chance or whatever. And you could do it that way. Because then you have the choice. You're not stuck with what they're giving you. You know what I mean? You have the power at that point. I think that would be pretty cool. Cause like you said, Ether Bunny, you were saying, yeah, but like it's not necessarily a buff though, because if they get a steal, it might be in the category with a rage, and they might not be able to get a floor wipe. Well, let that decision or let that evening or that balance be a decision on the gamer, not a core mechanic of the deep dungeon, if that makes sense. I like the idea though. I'm not shitting on the idea at all though. I like the idea. We'd just rather it be something we can choose rather than just it be a part of it. Doobie doobie. Ow. Okay, hold up. What in the Sam Hill is going on here? We're stuck with what they're giving you right now. That's fair. That's fair. That's true. But I guess I understand why they're doing this. Like, I understand why they're doing this. They're doing this in order to make things a little bit more accessible. I don't see this making it easier or harder to complete something further on. You know? Whereas that change, I think, could make something easier or harder, depending. And that's something you can't control. That just is what it is. And there's already enough of that. Like, we got enough of that. Like, if you want something you can't control, just go to HOH and get 6 no items in a row. But find a magicite in every single chest and just laugh. Because HOH. That's it with the core. Wait, the only difference is you have a baseline expectation that you are comparing it to. I don't. No, what I'm comparing it to is what it's doing to the dungeon and how it's changing it on a difficulty level. Whereas I don't like. But again, that's speculate, or that's my opinion. My opinion is that the changes right now are that the changes that already happened aren't making things harder to complete the achievement or easier. Like, they're not changing anything. The achievement is still going to be hard to fucking get, regardless. So that's my opinion, right? So then my opinion, though, would be that they are going to make things easier or harder to complete if they change how palmanders are dropped and drop rates and whatnot. That's the comparison. Like, I think that if you do that in my opinion, that would change the difficulty, whereas what they did now is not changing the difficulty. I'm comparing the difference in the difficulty of it, I guess. Messing with the core gameplay of DD would be kind of meh. Accessibility is one thing, but just don't just make it easier. I guess it's kind of it's kind of like, what's easier, right? You know, to someone that's really good at palm management. Well, that little thing that Ether Bunny was talking about with the raised drop rates, if you have 0, that might make things easier for them. But for someone that isn't very good at palm management, that might make things a little bit tough. So I guess it kind of just depends on who you are and what you find easy. Everybody finds EO to be fucking real easy. Here I am with the worst success rate in EO than in any other deep dungeon. So I guess it just depends on who you are. If I put it another way, if the dungeon originally started out the way you are saying you don't want it changed to, you would not have the other way to compare it to, and you would still be stuck with that with the gate. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like, if the deep dungeon as I know it right now were to have had that change that Ether Bunny was suggesting, then it would be in my brain a core mechanic, and then switching from that, it would be a different opinion, probably. I guess what you're saying. Like, it's the baseline's different. I guess is what you. Yeah, it's what you said. You even said the baseline's different. I get what you're saying. That makes sense. I understand what you're saying, but right now the biggest complaint about Final Fantasy 14 by far is they don't innovate at all and just keep doing the same thing. I mean, apps, but they tried something new with Deep Dungeon, and everybody hated it. So now what? Now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Side note, I love EO, and I think it should be a staple in everyone's journey through all the deep dungeons. And it is amazing, and 1 to 40 is my favorite area of the EO. The end. 1 to 50, because then 41 to 50 you get kind of strong, and that's fun too. Also, personally, I'd rather be harder. It's more fun to watch. Yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying. You make things too easy, and you're not gonna have any content creators left. Not because they don't think they have anything to create content for, but because they're not gonna have fun doing it. Who the fuck wants to create content for that in an area of the game that they don't even like playing? Not me, I'll tell you that. I don't even like playing the game if it's not fun, let alone creating content for it. That's the thing with innovation. You usually don't get it right first try, so you try something else. Right, and that's what they're doing with PT. They're implementing a new boss at the end. They're dropping in a whole bunch of check marks. Checkpoints. They're doing a lot of things. They probably scaled back the HP a little bit, but still somewhat tanky in certain areas, and they're probably keeping the crits off, but they're gonna probably hit a little bit harder. I bet they do. People are like, oh, they're probably still gonna hit like EO. I bet these fucking things hit hard in 91. They just don't crit. Like, I don't know what people's health pools are going to be like in that dungeon, but let's just say like a DPS has 130k. I bet those fucking things are still hitting for like 60k a piece. I bet they are, dude. Mimic's gonna be fucking chomping on you in Gloom if you don't know how to kite them bitches. That'd be so great. But it just can't crit though. So that removes that element a little bit, but I bet they hit harder, dude. I hope they do. I hope they do. Honestly. Was just talking in Discord for another MMO about how 14 does some things really well, but is painfully predictable sometimes, right down to the patch cycles. Wait, right down to the patch cycles? What do you mean by that? Because quite frankly, I love the predictability of the patch cycles. Excuse me. I love the predictability of that. So what's the negative in that? You get 1DD every 2 years. Are you saying that the content is too spread out? Is that the thought process, Divinity? Or are you saying blah, 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 7.1 Alliance, blah, 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 7.15 is going to be fucking cosmic exploration, blah, 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 7.2 plays Savage like it always is on point. Is that what you mean by predictability? Or do you mean like content isn't coming out fast enough and They should just do it whenever they do it. I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You know, like Savage Rating, you can get content maybe like twice a year. I mean, this is true, but like, that is the end game. That is probably the most important part of the game, in my opinion, regardless of whether or not I do it. Like, there has to be something at the end of the game for you to justify you continuing to grind a certain set of gear or whatever. There's got to be something like that. So if you don't bring a shit ton of endgame out, I haven't done this at all. Wow. I'm not even paying attention to it. I better not do that during Behemoth, like tomorrow or the next day or whenever I finish this. You disagree? No, I'm not saying the most lucrative. I understand what you're saying from a business standpoint. The most important content is the content that's going to net you the most gain. I understand what you're saying from that. All right, but it is an MMO with a point A and a point B, and point A is leveling and point B is endgame. That's like every MMO in the history of MMOs, and that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was getting at. Like, there's always got to be some type of end game. Imagine having PoE but no end game. Imagine having World of Warcraft but no end game. Like, imagine, like, there's got to be something in an end game, unless there's a stop point or starting point and an end point, like in a JRPG or something like that. There's got to be something. And even JRPGs are starting to have end game past the story, which is kind of funny. That doesn't make it the most important thing, though. I would argue that it might be one of the, at least one of the most important things, because that's part of the structure. That's part of the foundation. Look, we have a story that is this long, plus we have endless endgame. Come, please play. I would argue that that is part of the structure, regardless of whether or not people play it. It's just part of it. I got plenty of time. I'm probably gonna do one more set anyways. Maybe I should shut the ads off. Actually, let me do that. There you go. I'm not saying in every game. Like, you don't need a fucking end game for Little Big Planet. I'm just saying for this kind of a game, this genre. What I'm saying is that endgame could be anything as long as it exists. Savage Rating does not have to be it. Correct, but Savage Rating is it and will always be it. And that's the reason why they continuously put more content out all the time for it. And that is the most updated content on a regular basis. And why other content in the game is considered side content and only gets updates every so often. That's what I'm getting at. That's just been that's probably back to Final Fantasy 11 too. I never played it, but I'm sure that's how they did it too. But don't say side content around Frosty or he'll snap at you. Why are those ads going off automatically? All right, that is all right. What the heck? I think not Savage Rating being endgame is basically shifting the genre of the game, which I guess is a decision they could make. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just, you're right. It doesn't have to be the end game, but as part of this game's infrastructure, it is the main content of everything of the entire game. Now, the MMO has multiple things that people can do, and thus Savage rating might not even be the most popular. Who knows? But it is still part of it, and that why it always is continuous updates. Actually, it probably is the most popular, at least the most popular to watch, honestly. That and ultimate rating. Hot take, I feel like 14 focuses on Savage because they're still emulating WoW a decade ago as their ideal. I don't know WoW a decade ago, so I can't. I know WoW 2 decades ago. Or not 2 decades ago. 18 years ago, so almost 2 decades ago. I was wrong. 16 more runs of this crap. Ugh. Sorry. I am back. Welcome back. I was in EO with friends learning things. What were you learning? What was perfidiously learning? I don't know if that made sense, but whatever. I just put Lee at the end of your perfidious word, and I don't know. It made sense in my brain before I said it, and then when I said it, I was like, I don't think that makes sense. Mechanics got it. I haven't seen Stravia in a while. Stravia likes to frog me like, what's this frog waffling about? Every time, dude. It's kind of funny. Because I don't know them well and I only read so many times. Need to experience. That's fair. That's fair. Like, you mean like higher floor? Like what floors were you learning? Damn it. You just cleared 70. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're a little bit high there. 61 to 70 is the monks that do the sucker in the flood water thing, I think. And what else is on 61? The ninjas. I think the ninjas are on 61 too. I don't remember. I was trying to think. I couldn't remember. I was just about to say I'm gonna bring all these guys to the exit and then just rage. And then I saw the new knockback. I was like, they're way ahead of me, man. They are so ahead of me. All right. Oh, I refreshed on the steel? Yes, please. Doobie doo doobie doobie doo. Look, I only have one potion to do a landmine play with. This is preposterous. Oh. Make max potions great again. Make POTD great again. Yeah, 51 to 60. 61 has those dude that do a point blank AoE super fat. Yeah. We died to it a lot even if we were out. Wait, hold on. 51 to 60 has those dudes that do a point blank AoE super fast. Point blank AoE super fast. 51. I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. You mean the Froggies? Thunder guy. I don't know the frog. I don't know the Thunder guy. Oh yeah, that's what I needed right there. That's that good shit right there. Let's fucking go. Needed that luring, baby. Yeah, I got a lust finally. Let's go. Hey, arm flickers. Hallion? Wait, is that the Froggy? Or the Toad? I don't remember. I'm good. Whatever. I don't remember what the paladin list. Oh, I aggroed this as I was leaving. That's great. Get wrecked, noob. Get wrecked, noob. Hold on a second. Do. I think it's the AoE I was thinking about at least. Yeah, I'm not sure. Doo. Max potion, let's go. We are in short supplies of these max potions. We have 5 max potions so far, guys. 5. We need way more bronze chests to show up, or we are in trouble. All right, you hear me? Trouble. Are you using roguelike rules here? Not really, no. I just took all my potions and basically threw them out, and then our sustaining potions and basically threw them out, and then like banked all my max potions, and was just basically saying like, how much max potions am I really gonna get in the run? So far, I have 5. I mean, like I said, you could just buy them, right? But that's assuming that you have the money to do it. And then the counter to that would be like, it's really not that much money, but like, it's still money that you have to get outside of the deep dungeon in order to take something into the deep dungeon. Also, I don't think free trials can access market board. I got a potsherd. I'm actually upset at the potsherd because I wanted a max potion. This is silly. Oh man, let me tell you. That's the first time I saw a potsherd and got upset. They ruined it. They ruined everything. You now just have a different thing to be excited about? Oh yeah. Max potion. I won't be excited about the max potions though. And there's no reason for me to be. Because I have all that I need. I actually did the wrong one there. I needed to do the other one. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. They ruined my roguelike runs. They ruined my potsherds. They ruined everything. I can't even keep a straight face when I'm talking like that. They didn't ruin everything. I'd like to see what people think about. Here's the reason why I don't think they're gonna do this in other deep dungeons. Because when they introduced the checkpoints, they pretty much explicitly said that they're more than likely going to do it in other deep dungeons. Pretty much, like, maybe not word for word, but like, they pretty much said that they had plans. There's been nothing said about this being done in other deep dungeons. And if the thought process is, well, there wasn't a live letter specifically on these changes, well, still they had the opportunity and they haven't said anything. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, man. If it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen for a while, like a long while. I would say if they receive enough positive feedback, they'll implement it. But the positive feedback might not be what they want, like, specifically. And what I mean by that is, if the positive feedback that they're receiving is, oh my God, it made me, I got this done so much faster and I was able to do the content, then that might be it. But if people are just like, because, okay, so maybe they don't want to change it and they want you to be able to do the run multiple times because they want you to be able to go in there. Like, if your positive feedback and your reasons for your positive feedback are different from what they actually want out of their deep dungeon, they will never fix it. So maybe they want the deep dungeons the way they are, and they just want the tutorial to be easier. You know, they just want the tutorial floors of POTD to be easier, if that makes sense. But if they don't want this to be part of their deep dungeon, they want deep dungeon to be sort of a grindy experience in the sense that you have to prepare yourself and do multiple runs to try to be able to get the achievement, yada yada yada. And they feel that by doing that in the other deep dungeons, it would take away from that. Then they might receive a bunch of positive feedback saying like, "Oh my God, thank you for the changes," but they might not get what they want out of it. Like, they don't want people going in there and doing like 1, 2, or 3 and done, you know? Like, they like, I don't know, like, it just depends on like what they actually want out of the deep dungeon and like what they want the core mechanics to be. I think that's really what it comes down to. But like, you know, 6 years down the road, fuck, dude, just give everyone everything. They're about to leave the game anyways. Just fucking whatever. Take all the potions in the Aetherpool you want. I don't give a fuck. Just over a long enough time span, everything. That's what I was just basically saying. Like, pretty much. like after a while, it'll happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I remember saying that. I said that in Angel's Discord in the general chat on the day the patch dropped. It's like, I see this being a good thing for POTD, but I don't see this happening in any of the other deep dungeons anytime soon. and Hustlehoof responded like, "Why would you say that? I need all the potions in EO to score." Oh man, that sent me, bro. I was laughing so hard. Like, it really felt like a genuine, like, why would you say that? I'm not saying I want it to be like that or whatever the case is, although I don't want them to change it anytime soon. But I wasn't saying it at that point. At that point, I wasn't saying that at all. At that point, I was just saying what I felt I didn't think was going to happen. That's all. That's all. Just use the potion because I was like, oh yeah, I have these and I have like an unlimited supply. Hold on. What's my potion count at now? 161. Oh my god, dude. That's so many. Another potsherd. What is this shit? I just got 2 potsherds and last 2 bronze chests. I want my max potions. Oh yeah, it's right here. I'm in the room that it is. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. What if they just let you trade those potsherds for the other potsherds? I wouldn't like that at all either. I like having you having to do the deep dungeon in order to get the deep dungeon's potions. Like, I like them being separate. Like, if I want potions for EO, I gotta farm EO. I don't want to be like, oh, I'll just do 21 to 30 HOH spam and then go get my EO potions. That's weird. Ooh, a rage, sure. This is why I said, like, these takes that I'm talking right now. This is why I said that I might have a mildly unpopular take, because like people when they hear me say that would probably just be like, yo, like, what does that matter? Why do you care? I care because I just like having them segregated. That's all. I like having them be 2 like distinct areas, and if you want this, you have to do this. And it's not independent of itself anymore. No one's gonna fucking run EO 21 to 30 if they can just go to HOH. No one runs EO right now anyways, but if you condone the use of or the not using 2130 EO by just going somewhere else and getting what you want out of it, then that kind of sucks. I don't know. I just if you want to do the content, do the content. If you don't want to do the content, don't do the content. I don't know. It's just I'm not doing it because I necessarily care per se that if someone else benefits from it. That's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying it because it's like I just want them to be independent of itself, you know? I used to always pop max potions while raiding since I got unlimited supply from Palace. I guess the supply is more limited now. Well, the good news is that there's still an unlimited supply of Super, Hyper, and Ultra when PT comes out. So there you go. That's not changing. Well, as we know it so far. Lust. Henry, what's up, dude? Hope you're having a good one, bro. That's crazy. It's so crazy that like I started off at 99 and this just feels like a regular monk run, like I started off at 99.99. That's insane to me.
$94.85. Sheesh.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready for the first clear. I mean, look at that. We started off at 9.9. 9.9. We just beat the 70 boss, and you literally have enough Aetherpool to make your first attempt. So just continue the run at this point. You know what I mean? Just continue the run. Let's just keep going. And you have 167 sustaining potions. You're good. Just keep going. And then fuck it. If you die, well, now you have nine grips to get yourself a kind of weapon. Go get back in there, Tiger. You'll be ready. You'll be at 99.99 in no time. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I can't say that's not a good thing. It just makes people that want to try, but we're worried about having to spend too much time farming stuff, able to try it now. It's a lot less rough in the ones that have 100 floors. When you have it on 100 floors, like especially with the 21Q giving you potions and Aetherpool, it's a lot less rough. For POTD though, it was 200 floors, and if you queued into something, you weren't getting Aetherpool unless someone opened a silver chest. And half the time, everybody's just rushing to the exit because they want to complete the thing so they can get their experience. Because that's why they're there. They're not there to get Aetherpool or anything like that. They're there to get experience. So if you run off and get a silver chest, they'll probably start bitching at you. They probably won't. Actually, most people that do those little leveling stuff, they don't care. Like, yeah, that's cool. Go ahead, get your silver chest. All right, dudes. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. I do have to work tomorrow, so I should probably be a responsible adult and get some sleep. But it was fun hanging. It was fun talking our nonsense. The exit song. It was fun talking our nonsense. I liked it. Won't lie, once I get my Omni, I'm swapping a warrior and dragging these trust dudes kicking and screaming. What, so you can get them to 100? Is that what you're saying? Because you got to get them to 100 too. So you can have the true Omni. Yes? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging today. I appreciate it. I am going to end it there. We're going to go say hi to the friendo. I just saw that he was streaming, and I can't say enough good about this person, but they're just great. If I'm awake and I don't have to go to sleep at any point in time, like anytime soon, and they're streaming, I'm lurking. And yeah, and I had to say it 3 times. They're doing EO. So why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I bring some deep dungeon lurkers over to another deep dungeon stream? That sounds like a perfect idea to me. So let's go say hi to our friendo, Miss OK Keiko. If you are subbed, can you do me a favor and come along? Yeah, you are catching end stream. We are raiding out Incognito, sorry. But you definitely come along with us. If you're subbed, you can copy paste that. If you are not subbed, you can copy paste this, or you can kind of just put whatever it is if you like putting in there. Either way, let's go show some love and support to our friend Miss Keiko. Guys, I'll be streaming sometime tomorrow. I won't know exactly, but I will let you guys know in Discord. So if you're not a part of the Discord, you can join that as well. I'm not typing anything. That's amazing. There you go. You can join that, and that's where I let you guys know. I don't do any of the social media stuff. So that right there is where I'll let you guys know. Maybe I will eventually when I start getting a little bit more serious with the stuff that I'm trying to get pushed here. But yeah, for now it's just Discord, and that's where I'll let you guys know. So if you guys do come by tomorrow, I will see you then. But if not, I will see you guys soon anyways. So take care. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Bye. Bye.